What's good, Retriever Nation? My name is DJ Armstrong. I'm a guard out of Orlando, Florida, and I'm a grad transfer. My pops being in the NBA and stuff like that, it was pretty cool and stuff like that. Like, of course, I got the behind the scenes action of the NBA and stuff like that. But all in all, he really just showed me his work ethic. The most famous person I've ever met was Shaquille O'Neal. So Shaq, big dog, he got some big behind hands. And yeah, it was pretty cool meeting him and stuff like that. So how hands-on was my pops teaching me to, the game of basketball. It was kind of hands-on because, he coached in the NBA for 16 years. Of course, after playing for 14, he was really, there, texting me mentally and stuff like that, making sure I got in the gym. With him, being in the NBA and me being away, he was in Texas and Dallas and I was in Florida. So just with us being so far apart, he would always check on me. But I have, my two sisters and my mom. I moved there to Georgia, and my whole mom's side, they just, took me in. We was all close. I still talk to my dad pretty much every other day, even when he was going, around the world and stuff like that. So all my family members, they all just, make sure I was good. What I love most about the game of basketball is, it's just the joy I have, playing it. I've met so many amazing people, especially the people, or the guys on the team right now. I just enjoy, everybody, everybody's energy. Everybody has great energy and stuff like that. So the difference I would say coming from a D2 going up D1 is the physicality and, the, I guess the kind of the speed of the game and the intensity, it's even from things like practice, the little things, little details matter. My mindset was really just be myself, do what I do best. I always have high energy, of course, I can make shots, stuff like that, and, make plays. But all in all, I just wanted to, bring what I bring to the table and bring it here. New guys and, returners, they all made that pretty easy, for me to be myself and just do what I do best. And they always, make sure I'm confident. And I instill that confidence in myself too. Going from JUCO to NCAA, I've never been to the postseason yet. So, it would mean a lot, especially for me, but, just for the people who support this program and, all the guys putting in work and stuff like that, every single day. It would mean the world, and I make sure every day that I put in that work. So, I'm never lacking and I'm not the one that's holding them back. So it would mean a lot.